Where is Tariq is the question everyone's been asking since the end of Book Forge Season 2 and now Raising Kanan Season 3. And also with BMF Season 3 now around the corner 2 weeks away, I think it's inevitable over the course of the next month that we finally get a Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 trailer. And with that on the horizon, it's time to dive into Tariq and his master plan to get revenge on all of the Tejadas, take them out once and for all, and how he wins the war against Noma. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into everything within this video. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know any other theories and predictions you want to see me make before the premiere of season 4 of Book 2 Ghost. Let's get right into it. Now, to quickly run through the chain of events that happened in season 3, of course, when Monet, upon finding out it was Lorenzo who shot and killed Zeke, she wanted that nigga gone, so she made a plan with Gordo, Drew's boyfriend, who wanted revenge for his dad dying, and of course, she pinned it all on Lorenzo. And because of this, he of course took out Lorenzo for her, and now she needed to cover her tracks, so she wanted that nigga gone as well. So she set another plan in motion, taking out Kai and having Drew take out his own boyfriend so that they could never find out it was her. But of course now Drew and Diana, being nosy, gaining more information, they found out or come to the conclusion that she possibly had something to do with it. So they approach her along with Kane, and she reveals that yes, she did do it, that Lorenzo killed Zeke and everything like that. And this being the last and final straw, Drew and Diana come up with a plan to get Tariq to take out Monet once and for all so that the both of them could be free. Now, of course, this plan went completely left because Diana leaked the information of where Tariq's mom was to Tommy, and with Tommy going after her, this causes Tasha to spin the block on Monet, thinking she was the one who did it. So she shoots up Monet just as Diana is having second thoughts and doesn't want to go through with the plan anymore, but it's way too late. And now, with her knowing it wasn't Tariq that did this, she's telling Drew it wasn't, and he's like, fuck that, he has to go down, someone has to go down for this, and it's not gonna be us. So they tell Kane it was Tariq, and now they all come up with a big plan to go to Noma behind his back, and now they're gonna take him out. He tried to use the fact that he knows about Noma's daughter as a get out of jail free card, but then Effie pops up, another person who then betrayed him, and it's on their side. And just when we think it's over for our boy Tariq, that's when Brayden pops out and he saves him, and they ride off into the sunset at the end of season 3. But now we know a war is coming in season 4, and now how does Tariq win it? First thing Tariq needs to do is take a step back, regroup, see who he has in his corner and what can he use to his advantage. And I think that's where Anya Covington, Noma's daughter, come into the picture. Now, for some reason throughout season 3, people kept trying to say her daughter was Effie, and that was giving me a fucking headache. But we saw in season 3 when Tariq got Effie out of jail, she gave him all the information she had on Anya, said she's in college, she's their age, so he has the ability to go and find her. And currently, with him being on the out or against Diana and Effie, and also with Lauren leaving at the end of season 3, I think it's very possible they put Anya around their age so she could be a new possible love interest for Tariq. Now, I made a video on this prior a year ago, right at the end of season 3, where I talked about how Tariq takes a page out of Kanan's book and does the same thing Kanan did to him, where he gets close to Anya to get to Noma, just like Kanan did him to get to Ghost. And I think along the way, while he's using her, I think they'll fall in love. He'll be able to wager this against Noma, knowing she possibly wouldn't do anything to intrude or fuck up her daughter's life. So this is the first step he must take to make sure that he has at least a chance of winning this war. So I think Noma's daughter, Anya Covington, will play a big role in season 4, a critical role, especially if she doesn't know her mother Noma is in the game. Because as we've seen in the past, when the kids have no ties to it, like a Lauren or like a Raina, like it turns out pretty bad for most of them. So that's Noma's biggest weakness at the moment, and I think that should be his first plan of attack, is to locate and track down Anya Covington, because at the end of season 3, Noma did say she moved her, but she does attend college. Tariq can have a way to find her. Next up on his list has to be allies. Now, I think he's gonna get three. One already being Brayden. Like I said, he saved him at the end of season 3. They're ride or die. They're in this together. I think number 2 has to be 2-Bit. Everyone's asking for them to finally bring 2-Bit back, whether it's in Book Ghost or Book Force. I think he could actually be utilized in Book Ghost in a specific way. We saw at the end of season 3, he took Tariq's car to give Tariq the information of where his mom was so Tariq could go and try and stop Tommy. So with this going on, and with Kane and True, Diana, Noma, and all her people looking for Tariq, if 2-Bit is riding around in his car, it could create a circumstance where they shoot up that car thinking it's Tariq, thinking they killed him, but 2-Bit was in it the whole time. And if they set it up in this way, then 2-Bit could go back to Tariq, he could want revenge, he could help him out, and Tariq owed a nigga money anyway, so just keep him around at least for now for some backup. Having him on Tariq's side makes so much sense, and they already set it up at the end of season 3. So I think they should go through with this plan of having Tariq car get shot up with 2-Bit in it, and 2-Bit come and join his side to take out the Tejadas. Of course, I think another alliance he's gonna have is Obie. Obie is the one who alerted Brayden that they were planning to flip Tariq, and he's the reason Brayden came and saved him. And this was all because Tariq was able to get him the green cards for his family to come into the United States that Noma just wasn't able to do. So he went behind her back, and I think his death is possible in this upcoming season, but for now I think he'll show his gratitude to Tariq. He already saved him once. He might tell him, hey, that's all I have for you, but I think he could potentially be another alliance in a way for Tariq to attack Noma from the inside. He could tell Tariq all their plans, what they're doing to try to take him out, and have Tariq counter it in some way, shape, or form. So we gotta keep a close lookout for Obie and what he decides to do in season 4. And last but not least, I think Monet is still gonna be one of Tariq's alliances. I think the season's gonna pick up right where it left off, where they're in the hospital, they're waiting for her to wake up, and when she does, I don't know if she'll necessarily remember anything, but they're gonna tell her it was Tariq, and I think she's gonna have a feeling that it wasn't. First off, they just got in a big huge fight as a family. She's gonna have to have that on her mind and see that her kids could have possibly done this, but also Tariq has never let her down. He's the only one who really has never betrayed her or went behind her back or did anything crazy. He's came through for her time and time and time again. He's the one who let her know that the guap nigga wasn't able or in a position to kill Zeke, that confirmed that Lorenzo had to be the one to do it. He's the one who helped them get the feds off their back, get Effie out of jail. He's the one doing it all. So in some way, shape, or form, she's gonna at the very least at the beginning, within the first 2 episodes, have to go have a conversation with Tariq, see what he knows, see if she should or could trust him. I don't think she's just gonna blindly believe he tried to take her out. And I think once they're on the same terms and they start looking at her kids, I think there's gonna be another big help in his direction to win this war. I think it'll be pretty straightforward how he takes everyone down in this war. And I think the last wild card of all of this is Effie. Now, she did ultimately choose her side when she popped out from behind Noma and the rest of the Tejadas, and this will be her 3rd time betraying him, with the first 2 being her snitching on him at Cho, getting him kicked out, then of course going behind his back to kill Lauren. So once again, I think Tariq, from his perspective, he would never trust and believe her again, but she was in love with him, and I think he could use and manipulate her to his advantage. We seen when they broke up, she started messing with Kane, but she didn't give a fuck about Kane. Kane even came to visit her in jail, and she basically told him, get the fuck. But we saw when she got out, when she was released, she was trying to get back together with him, and he dubbed that shit right then and there, like, nah, he good. So that's what made her go and join the other side. She's more like an opportunist. If she see the grass is greener somewhere else, she's gonna take that chance. But of course, like I said, he should never trust her again. I'm team fuck Effie, and she possibly has a bullet with her name on it this season. But once again, I do think he can possibly control and manipulate her, get more information from the inside, and use that to win this war. I think it's a good strategy, a good plan, because if she see that he has the ups on them, she'll be ready to jump ship just like she did at the end of season 3. But you guys can let me know what you think think about that down below. Overall, that's it for this video. You guys can let me know what you think about Tariq's master plan to win this war. If you think it will work, some things I could tweak, or that you see playing out or happening in season 4. Also, let me know which of his alliances do you think is a for sure thing, kind of like we know it's gonna be Brayden, but do you think anything else takes place? I do think Noma's daughter is gonna be a central part in season 4, and I think him getting close to her makes the most sense and will be cool to reminisce on how Kanan did the same thing to him. Also, once again, like I said, I think Effie is a big wild card. Yes, she chose the opposition and he shouldn't trust her again, but that doesn't mean he shouldn't be able to use her as well. Overall, the Tejada family just has to go. They fucking too much shit up. They already got the nigga Z killed Lorenzo. They're taking out their own family and they're just about to completely fall apart. So Tariq, he needs to take advantage of that as well, manipulate the whole situation, have the Tejadas fighting amongst one another. As usual though, you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other predictions and videos you want to see for Power Book 2 Go Season 4. I'm telling you guys, within a month that trailer has to drop. I want my next video to focus on Angela's nephew. Remember, he got left a flash drive at the end of season 3 and we have no clue what's on it. So we're going to make a video speculating about that. Hopefully we get more hints and details in the trailer. But leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.